You know we out here. We out here. What's going on? Happy November 14th. Is it November 14th already? Is the rent already almost halfway through? I just paid this goddamn rent. Now you're telling me I got it a couple weeks already. What's going on? November 14th and week 11 of the NFL season kicked off last night. And through 11 games, the New England Patriots are 9-2. Welcome to the Ryan O'Toole Podcast. We're back on video here. Okay, we are back on video. Okay? Why was I not on video? Because the FCC is... No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not even going to put that out there because I know they're going to come after me eventually. Welcome to the podcast. Man, Friday afternoon. Is it Friday afternoon? No, it's still Friday morning. It's 10:27, whatever. It doesn't matter. By the time you're seeing this, it probably will be Friday afternoon, okay? I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll be watching this in 7 years from now, okay? Maybe you'll be going back and saying, hey, let's see what the world-famous Ryan O'Toole is like or was like in the year 2025, all right? Well, I'm in my should-be rent-controlled apartment where I was sued by my landlord. But who cares because the Patriots are 9-2, okay? New England 9-2 with a great win over the Jets last night. Holy shit. I hate Thursday night football. We talked about Thursday night football the other day. You can't prepare enough. You can't practice. It's outrageous. There should be no Thursday night football unless we're talking Thanksgiving and then opening night. Opening night, the Super Bowl champions should play on. Other than that, there should be no Thursday football. No, but now we're already seeing Black Friday football. We're seeing Wednesday Christmas football. It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. All right? All I wanted for the Patriots last night was to go in, get a win, and leave healthy. And other than Milton Williams, which thoughts and prayers to the great Milton Williams, the $26 million man who's been worth every cent. I think they'll be good. I think they were saying after the game he could have came back in. They showed him running on the sideline and all that, and he looked like he was ready to go back in, but they held him out. I watched Vrabel's press conference after. Hey, we got 10 days off now. We're on to Cincinnati. We are on to Cincinnati, like the great Bill Belichick said. Put last night in the rearview window. All right, let's hope Denver loses this weekend. Let's hope fucking Indy, all these teams lose. I think Indy's actually on a bye week this week. Let's get this one seed. Let's wrap this division up. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to talk about the one seed. I want to wrap the division up. I want to wrap the AFC East up. But man, wow. I was just, dude, so I was in work yesterday. I'm fucking running through work. We had a good day at work yesterday. Had a Mariano Rivera autograph signing. Okay? Mariano Rivera was in there. Was I going to try squeezing my way in there to try talking to him for a second? Yeah, I was, but he was all biz, all right? Good for him, too. Show up, write your name a few times, and fucking get the fuck out of there, you know? I wanted to ask him what it was like standing around, and I'll end up getting to fucking ask him eventually, waiting and then going into just a hectic situation like he did, but keeping the mind. That's all I want to know. I mean, I read his book. He kind of touched on it, but not as much as I would like to hear from him, but I'll end up meeting him eventually. Anyway, so Rivera was there, hectic day in work. And then I'm like, all right, it was like come 7:45. I'm like, I got to take my white ass home and fire up the Patriots-Jets game on Amazon Prime, all right? Ma, what's the Amazon password? What's the password for Amazon? I need it so I can watch the Patriots and Jets. No, I'm not ordering any more extra long wife beaters. I'm not ordering size extra XL with the extra long wife beaters. I need it for the Patriots-Jets Thursday night football game so I can see Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, and his fucking dog, okay? That's what I was doing last night. Got in right on. I actually missed like the first minute of the game. I was watching pregame at work, some of the coverage, and then I show up. I don't know. I got in. It was like 13 minutes left. Well, I missed like the first like minute and a half. I see the Jets just put a fucking 8-minute drive go right down on the Patriots. I go, Jesus Christ. I go, this is why I hate Thursday Night Football. That being said, the Patriots have been starting slow on defense, it seems like, for most of the year. But have no fear, Drake May is here. The Patriots go down, match them with a touchdown. There was a pretty lousy, I thought, personal foul call on Stephon Diggs. It seemed like they didn't blow the whistle. The guy slammed Diggs after the whistle. I mean, I guess by the rule of the book, it was a penalty, but it seems like the refs didn't throw the flag until the crowd went bullshit, which I always hate. But the Patriots continued to go downfield, went for on 4th down, hit Stephon Diggs, and then Travion Henderson. Okay? Travion Henderson just this is what we've been waiting to see out of him. This is 2 weeks in a row. It's not even 2 weeks in a row. 2 games in a row in about 5 days. Okay? Sunday in Tampa Bay and now Thursday in Foxborough. He's fucking... I mean, Travion Henderson is exactly what you want to see out of your second-round draft pick. Exactly. All right, let me get some air in here. I mean, not only does he have the speed, but, I mean, he was running guys over. He's getting pushed by the offensive line, and he had a couple runs last night where, again, he got shoestring tackled where it looked like he was going to have 25 yards. His explosiveness is crazy. Travion Henderson with a 3-touchdown game. He had, 2 rushing, and then he caught a touchdown pass as well. All I heard all week was Mike Vrabel said he was going to have a heavy load. And it paused, by the way, big pause. People keep repeating that to me. I'm like, yo, pause. I ain't the type of person you could approach to talking like that, all right? I ain't from this generation, bruh. You know? But he wasn't lying. They went out there and fucking used Henderson a lot last night. Just a great night. I didn't even see Henderson's. I know he had the 3 touchdowns. He had the catch. He had some good runs right there. But, man, what a fucking dude. I was just so happy. And the defense ended up doing I mean, Justin Fields is terrible. Let's call it what it is. Justin Fields. Oh, my God. That guy. How the hell did Jets give him? Woody Johnson & Johnson gives him $20 million a year for, 3 years, too, right? Guy's awful. You know? Travion Henderson had 19 rushes for 62 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. But he also caught a touchdown. Yeah, he had 5 receptions for 31 yards catching, and then he caught a receiving touchdown as well. So, nice night for Travion Henderson. My buddy Matty Bowman, who I got to have on this podcast, dude. My buddy Bowman's the biggest Ohio State fan I've ever met in my life. He's a real through and through Ohio State Buckeyes fan from Ohio. I love him. Great comedian. Look him up, Matt Bowman. And right when the Patriots drafted Henderson, I'm a casual college football fan. I remember the play Henderson had last year against Texas where he caught it before half, but his name went out of my head after that. I was just like, oh, there's a good running back on Ohio State. Bowman hasn't shut the fuck up about Travion Henderson since, dude, you're going to love him, you're going to love him. All he does is love Jesus, and he says and he does. I mean, all Travion Henderson does. Immediately he goes into postgame. Who's he thanking first and foremost? His Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and then the offensive lineman. I go, this is exactly the type of character individual I want playing in New England. It's the exact type, you know. Man, Henderson's he's really starting to look good. You know, look at how good it is. The Patriots are 9-2, the Jets are 2-9. I'm fully employed. All is right in the world. You know, everything in the world is right. Man, how fucking good is it, you know? They go out there. I mean, and you know what? Say what you want about the Jets. They are a 2-9 team. Will McDonald is awesome rushing the passer. They have players out there. But once again, another week of just Drake May. Man, Drake May again, extremely efficient. I know everyone's saying, well, Drake May's not throwing for fucking 350 yards. He's not having, I don't think anyone's really saying that. But I mean, again, mind you, this is a guy in his second year in his career. Drake May was 25 for 34 last night, 73.5%, 281 yards, 1 touchdown, sacked once. And he's just making the plays. He's making plays. He had a play in the third quarter to Stephon Diggs where it looks like he's running, he's scrambling around, goes to the sideline, looks like he's going out of bounds, and just drops one off to Diggs for 10 yards. And you're like, how many guys in the league can make that play? Drake May is starting to make plays, and he's been making plays where you're like, these are what the elite players do. He's using his feet much better. I mean, the deep ball's phenomenal. He had a play. Mac Hollins dropped it. Shout out to Mac Hollins, too. Another great game by him. He's amazing blocking, Mac Hollins. He's just so good. And it's not even, Mac Hollins doesn't even have the blocks where, granted, he'll clean your shit out. You know what I mean? He'll fucking level a guy. He got the size. He could do that. But he has these great blocks in the run game where he'll just push a guy Like, very timely and at a good spot where it's just like he'll just push it and clear a lane. Fucking amazing. But May threw a ball to Hollins, like 55 yards downfield. And it was right in Hollins' breadbasket, and he dropped it, and you could see Hollins was pissed. But May, the accuracy on these deep passes by Drake May, I can't think of another guy I've seen that has accuracy on a deep ball like this. I mean, these plays are crazy. Throwing on the move, he's extremely accurate. Staying in the pocket. Again, this Patriots offensive line, they're improved from last year, but there's still a lot of work to go there on the Patriots offensive line. A lot of work to go. And he's just fucking going in, out. Like, he's, oh, man. I'm very impressed with Drake May. It's fucking, I mean, it's been so fun to watch this year, this Patriots team. I thought they were going to be a tough team. I thought they were going to be around like 8 or 9 wins on the season. Around there, I really did. Again, this is why I don't really make predictions like that. Been 9-2. I don't think anyone saw 9-2 coming through 11 weeks. Now they got the 10 days off. I hate how they call it the mini bye week. Oh, the mini bye. They just played 2 games in 5 fucking days, all right? They just played Sunday in Florida, had to fly up to New England, all right, to T.F. Green International Airport in Providence, Rhode Island. Okay? You fly from Florida to fucking Rhode Island, and then you got to play a game damn near 72 hours later. I don't want to hear it, okay? Mini bye. Yeah, they do have 10 days off, but they also got to go on the road to Cincinnati. Man, this is getting super exciting for the Patriots. This is getting very fun. And we got a great Sunday of football ahead of us. They're running the ball really well. They're blocking. The biggest thing. Coaching, of course. Mike Vrabel, once again, just all over the place. I mean, how do you not love fucking Mike Vrabel, dude? Mike Vrabel is incredible, you know? Vrabel's out there he's amazing. Vrabel's out there. McDaniels. The coaching's so goddamn good. Zach Kerr. Okay, Zach Kerr was the linebackers coach, for Christ's sakes. The inside linebackers coach at that. Never called defense in his life. Terrell Williams, he has prostate cancer. Now they got this guy called. The coaching's been phenomenal by the Patriots. Amazing coaching. Oh, it's so fun. So fucking fun to wake up, and I'm like, damn, the Patriots are 9-2 right now. 9-2. Yeah, so great weekend there. Let's hope Milton Williams is all right. I feel like he's going to be. Actually, let me type on the internet Milton Williams. We got to see how old Milt's doing. I never did the sentence to do no wrong. Gotta. Milton Williams wanted to play, but Vrabel made the decision to get ahead of things by keeping him out of the game. Yeah, Milton Williams is going to be fine. I think he'll be back. I would imagine he'll be back next Sunday against Cincinnati. Milton Williams has been amazing, by the way. For a guy they paid $26 million to, he's been awesome. Christian Gonzalez had a good night. I will say that guy at Adonai Mitchell, am I saying that right? Adonai Mitchell for the Jets got. That was his first game last night. He's one of the guys they traded all the guys for and got first-round picks. He's great. I mean, he had some passes he should have caught last night, honestly, but he beat Gonzalez on like 2 plays that went right through his hands he should have had. One of them on a big deep ball on 3rd down hit him in the hands. But he was fast to get around Gonzalez. He just didn't catch the ball. So great win by the Patriots. We're 9-2. Buffalo plays Tampa Bay. We're going to be pulling for the Buccaneers this weekend. Kansas City plays Denver. We're going to be pulling for Kansas City this weekend, even though Kansas City is a 3.5-point fave. And the Jets actually covered last night. If you got them at 13.5, that was a lot of points for the Patriots to be covered. Pats won by 13. So great weekend, or a great start to the weekend. We got a Friday now. What's going on with me this weekend? I'm going to be an actor, a thespian, once again. I feel like I had a rough weekend acting in this short film I'm doing. I feel like I had a rough time with it a couple weeks ago, but I'm here to redeem myself, okay? Here to redeem myself tomorrow and Sunday. So I'll be Sunday night, which I'm actually glad it's Sunday night because I got to wake up bright and early Sunday morning to watch the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders fly all the way over to Madrid, España, and play a football game. 2, 3, and 7 football teams heading to Spain, okay? The NFL. I mean, how fucking retarded is it the NFL has put in football games in Spain now? Why? Why are we going to do that? Spanish people, okay? Probably, at least up there, amongst the most beautiful people in the world. Okay? You want football to catch? You think American football is going to catch on in Spain? You think these olive oil drinking, skinny faced, beautiful people are going to want their kids walking around with fucking concussions all over the place? When the contracts in the NFL are barely guaranteed. They're not even guaranteed. These kids could go out there and play for fucking Real Madrid, Barcelona, Sevilla, and all that stuff. Why are the Spanish going to want to play American football? And on top of that, look at the teams we're sending over. The Dolphins and Washington, which I know everyone in the beginning of the season thought these two teams had hope, especially Washington. But give me a break with this bullshit, dude. Football in Spain? They have football over there, right? It's spelled with a U. F-U-T-B-O-L. All right? Listen, the Spanish aren't going to want any of these concussions. That's not how they are. It's not their makeup. And let's tell you this about Spain. When you really think about it, you talk about the best countries athletically wise. Where does Spain rank? Soccer, tennis, basketball, soccer, tennis, the fucking race car driving. I'm missing a big one here. Soccer, tennis, basketball. Point being, when the Olympics are on, Spain's up there all the time, okay? They ruled the world for a long time for a reason, okay? I don't think they're going to want American football over there. Just a hunch, okay? But we got to grow the game. We got to grow the game, so we got to send these guys to Spain. I mean, how many times are we going to see fucking Pam Oliver and whoever else is calling the game fucking drinking wine and eating paella? Okay, how many times are we going to see that on Sunday morning? Oh, you bet your bottom dollar my white ass is turning into that game. Okay, tuning into that game. All right, we'll go over to España. Shout out to the Spanish. I got to get back. Maybe I'll go over there in the winter. Should I just spend my winter in Spain? I honestly, what's like the weather in fucking Madrid in like December? You know, what is the weather there? Let me see who's calling that game, because I'm going to be, if it's Pam Oliver, if she's going to be in Spain, I'm going to have my eye on her, okay? I'm waking up for that game. Make no mistake. Oh, 2, 3, and 7 teams playing on a beautiful Sunday morning in November? A nice autumn morning on it. What are you doing, Ryan? You're not going to, you're going to sleep in and then go out apple picking since the Patriots aren't playing on, yeah, right. Yeah, right. The 3-7 Dolphins are playing the 3-7 Redskins. All right? My white ass is waking up at 8:30 a.m. smoking cigarettes in my apartment watching the game. No, I'm not going to be smoking cigarettes. I just figured since I coughed right there, it was worth doing. Come on! Announcer assignments week 11. I got to see who's going to be in España this weekend. I never did the same thing. Fucking chugging iced coffee. Let's go to Spain. Let's go to Spain. Well, really? No. Announces. Brady. No, come on. Where the fuck's the Spain game? Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma. Yeah, who's on the sideline? Is Pam Oliver over there? They're not going to tell me who's on the sideline. We're going to have an issue. Come on. Oh, Jamie Erdahl. Where's Pam Oliver going to be? Where the hell is Pam Oliver going to be? That's the real question. Where's my girl Pam? By the way, Drew Brees, shout out to him. He's replacing Mark Sanchez because Sanchez can't stop getting stabbed. Come on, is Pam Oliver off? Oh, no, Pam Oliver. Oh, bruh. Pam Oliver's going to be in Los Angeles for the Seattle Rams game. Oh, man, Pam Oliver going to be out all night in West Hollywood saying she's behaving. Okay, Pam Oliver's going to be shit-faced in L.A. Oh, I'm going to have my eyes on you, Pam Oliver. That's the game I'm having on at 4 o'clock. The 2 games I'm having on Sunday for sure at 4 o'clock on both of my TVs. There's 100% going to be Seahawks, Rams, and then Chiefs, Broncos. Don't touch the remote. These games are staying on. Okay, unless maybe it's halftime and then I could go. But the other 4 o'clock games are lousy. Yeah, Arizona and San Fran and then Baltimore, Cleveland. I have zero interest in either of those games. Maybe I'll look to see how Baltimore looks at times, but those 2 games, priority. Let's see. What else are we going over for games? All right, let me. The games are just easier to look at on my phone than they are all this nonsense. Sunday. All right, what's my TV schedule looking like? All right, my 65-inch flat screen TV. Sunday morning's going to have Commanders. Excuse me, white people who got offended. I'm sorry I said Redskins, okay? I'm sorry, white people who changed the Redskins name. I apologize, you white scumbags, okay? I'll be watching the Washington-Miami game at 9:30 a.m., 1 o'clock immediately on the big TV. Tampa Bay and Buffalo. Tampa Bay and Buffalo has taken large television preference over this, and then I'll probably end up getting stuck watching Green Bay and the Giants, which I actually think will be a good game. But I'll actually end up switching around on that. The 1 o'clock games kind of stink. Actually, Chargers-Jaguars might be all right. But I'll end up switching around. Then 4 o'clock, I just told you, Seahawks-Rams, and then Chiefs-Broncos. Kansas City, a 3.5-point favorite in Denver, mile high. We're talking elevation. Okay? I think Denver's going to win the game. I'd like Kansas City to win because it'd be good for the Patriots. But that's gonna be a great game to see them in the elevation. I just think Sean Payton's gonna be ready. I think they've been itching to get a piece of Kansas City. And again, you know, the Broncos, they're coming off the 10-day mini bye. That propaganda. They almost lost to Oakland last Thursday night. So we'll see that. It's gonna be a good one. And then a great Sunday night game between Philadelphia and Detroit. I don't know how much of that I'm gonna be seeing because I'm gonna be being a thespian. Okay, I'm gonna be out there being an actor till fucking 3 in the morning. Who knows? All right, I got to pay the bills out here. There's no days off for me. Literally, there's no days off. Yeah, it's Friday, okay? But then, let me complain about my work day. I got to be an actor and fucking do comedy and talk about Bin Laden and trans people. You know, life's so hard. Life's so hard. So we're in for another exciting week of football. All right, Stephon Diggs, Cardi B, they're saying they had their kid yesterday. So what's that mean now? Stephon Diggs only has 3 more women pregnant. Good for him. Anything else I want to address? Yeah, Mark Sanchez lost his job. What a moron. What a moron Mark Sanchez is. Mark Sanchez is retard of the week once again. I'm declaring it right now. Friday, retard of the week. Week's closing. Yeah, we're going to be doing retard of the week. It's actually going to be on Friday. I know I said last week it's going to be Monday. No, retard of the week on Friday. We got to give this one to Mark Sanchez. He officially lost his job. CBS said, hey, you're out of here. CBS, Fox, whoever they fucking said. They said, no, you're out of here. No, it's Fox, right? They said, you're out of here. Get out. You're done. Drew Brees is replacing you. Okay, we're not dealing with this. You're probably going to jail. You're an idiot. So talk about ruining one of the sweetest jobs you could have. Being an NFL announcer on like a 3rd-tier game. You know? I mean, this guy ruins it for himself. Talk about the money it is. You know? But he has to go out and get stabbed in a parking lot fighting a senior citizen. All right? Mark Sanchez, not only retard of the week, seems to be a total piece of shit. I mean, everyone makes decisions out here, especially when liquor's involved. But come on, dude. You're like 39 years old. Gotta grow up sometime, you know? But he's just a spoiled little brat. That's what I think it boils down to at Mark Sanchez. He was always a highly touted quarterback when he was a teenager playing, and then he ends up going to Southern Cal, and then he goes to the NFL. Now he's an announcer. He's a spoiled brat is what it is, so... entitlement runs wild out here, and now it just cost you your job. So, Mark Sanchez, call up 311, say, hey, I'm unemployed with Brian Dable and all these other people out here. I need a job, but first, I gotta go to jail. Moron. So he's this week's Retard of the Week. Who's going to be the sponsor of Retard of the Week? When are we going to get one of these corporations to come? Hey, I'm saying this right now, okay? You have a chance to get in early with Retard of the Week, okay? I mean, this is something that's not going to come up for a while, but you could lock yourself right into, right now, Retard of the Week on the Ryan O'Toole podcast. We're averaging about 65 viewers, or at least downloads per week. Pretty good. I'm talking about through and through listens, okay? So that's what, 65? We got about 30-minute episodes. It's about 30 hours of advertisements. All right, you can get in right now for Retard of the Week, okay? We'll figure that out. Other than that, yeah, no, I'm just ready for a great weekend out here. Football. I'm pretty glad the Patriots aren't playing on Sunday because, well, what do you mean because? Because I get to watch a full day of football. I just watched them last night. And, yeah, I get to watch a full slate of games. And then next week we play Sunday in Cincinnati. And then after that we have Monday Night Football. So 2 of these next 3 Sundays, I can just watch football all day on Sundays. Yeah, and it's going to fucking rule, dude. I'm pumped. It's going to absolutely rule. And then the Patriots have the much-needed bye week. Man, the Patriots, we're on to Cincinnati now. Just get into fucking Cincinnati, get a dub. I wonder if, are they going to try playing Burrow on Sunday next week? Sounds like it's either going to be that game or the next game, Cincinnati. I wouldn't even play him. What's Cincinnati's record right now? Is Cincinnati, like, out of the playoff race? Go to the AFC North. Cincinnati's 3-6. Granted, Pittsburgh's 5-4. But how many games out of the playoffs are they? Yeah, I don't know. I was Cincinnati. I just shut Burrow down for the year. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But regardless of who it is, Patriots got to play. Other than that, what's going on this weekend? I don't know. Got MLB offseason that's starting. Who won? Scooble won Cy Young. Ohtani won MVP. Aaron Judge won MVP again. Why is Major League Baseball, why do they have 2 MVPs? Why is there an American League MVP and a National League MVP? There's not all these teams play against each other now. Why the fuck? Why is there 2 MVPs? And I know it's because the players' union wants to make it so these guys can get incentive. Who cares? You gotta have 2. You gotta have 2 MVPs when it's not like the American League and National League don't play each other anymore. Every day there's interleague play in Major League Baseball. Every day of the season. I'm like, they got fucking American League MVP and National League MVP, American League Cy Young. I mean, how many awards are there? Going participation trophies over here? 1 trophy. 1 award. They're all playing each other. It's not 1963 anymore. It's not we only see each other in the World Series. It's not like that no more. Nonsense. 2 MVPs, 2 Cy Youngs, 2 whatever. But hey, you know what, Yankees fans? Keep celebrating the regular season awards. Keep celebrating it. All right? Keep celebrating Aaron Judge, regular season, regular season, regular season. Keep celebrating. It's all good with me. You know, keep celebrating that foolishness. So yeah, Judge won that. Scuba won that. What else is going on? What else we got going on for sports this weekend? I know college basketball is back. Damn near Thanksgiving. If you're in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, got to be getting that alcohol under. I mean, we're underneath 2 weeks. We're 13 days to Thanksgiving. Liquor stores aren't open on Thanksgiving. You better be ready. You better be ready for Thanksgiving. Okay? Shit is no joke. Thanksgiving, all this stuff out here. Shit is no joke. I'm going to leave it at that. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Friday, weekend, we got all this great stuff coming up. I'll be at the Grizzly Pear Comedy Club Saturday, tomorrow, at 8 o'clock, I think, 10 o'clock. I have no idea. One of those, just hit me up on the gram. Sunday, I'm going to be here acting like a moron. You got any questions? Or actually, you know, maybe I'll do a Q&A. Maybe I'll do football Q&A Sunday morning on Instagram. I think I'm going to do that and then, like, post it or something. Actually, that's what I'll do, a full Sunday. I mean, this is the last Sunday we can watch football for 14 hours straight. It's the last international game. Honestly, thank God. The thing is, if the NFL just wants morning games, they should just play games in the morning. You know? Like, the NFL, they don't need to be in, like, if the NFL decided to put the Dolphins-Washington game at 9:30 a.m., but they were playing it in Miami or Washington, people would go to the games. I mean, they play high school football games at 9 in the morning sometimes. They play Pop Warner. People would 100% go out to those games. You know, if they want all this grow the game international shit, which I think they do, like how the NBA is, then, but I'm like, they should just put, if they want a full morning of games, they should just put games on in the morning. You know, people would wake up and watch their team play. I mean, just how many of these things? What's going to be the new Spanish tradition? Every time they play in Germany, we need to see a bunch of fucking German drunk retards. I love it, too, when it's Germany. It'll be like, last week was Indianapolis playing Atlanta, and you just have random people wearing, like, fucking Minnesota Vikings jerseys and stuff, you know? And they just need to sing West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Hitler's rolling over in his grave right now, you know, because a bunch of fat, overweight Americans are drinking Bud Light in fucking, where do they play? Munich, you know what I mean? Hitler's just absolutely disgusted. You know, what's going to be the new gay Spanish tradition, you know? It'll probably be like Pitbull or something. I think that's probably what the dumbass NFL is thinking. They're like, oh, well, there's a lot of Latino Miami Dolphins fans. Let's just bring them to Spain since we all speak Spanish and we already have Viva La Dolphins shirts that none of our Latin fans in America buy because the team's a total disgrace. Let's just try selling the same merchandise in Spain since they speak the same language. You know, it's probably what the fucking NFL is thinking. But it's just like, just play the games in the morning, honestly. But you know what? That's the NFL Players Association. They get pushed around day in and day out. All right, other than that, that's the podcast. I'll be back here either Monday, probably Tuesday, honestly, because Monday I'm going to be out till fucking 4 in the... I'm going to be out from... Yeah, Tuesday I'll be back here. We'll do a quick little recap of everything that happened Sunday. Great games on Sunday. Enjoy this. This is a full slate of just good games. Even the Chicago-Minnesota game, I think, is going to be a good one. Go Patriots, 9-2. Ryan O'Toole podcast. Like, share, subscribe. If you got any suggestions for me on what to do with this thing, questions, LMK, let me know. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. Peace out, bitches!